Morning world, it's the 6th of January 2021. It's about 8:35, 8:40 in the morning UK time. The Mercury-Pluto conjunction is finished. Hopefully some of the vitriol in the world will start calming down now, although I'm not holding my breath. The world's attention is being drawn to a number of factors. There's the Georgia election in America, which is about to be called. There's the World Health Organization team in China that's all of a sudden being refused entry to Wuhan. There's the ongoing COVID situation, which is just escalating out of control. I can't speak for other countries, but in Britain, 60,000 cases a day. And still we have the hospital deniers, the people who are saying it's not real, the hospitals are empty, and our NHS staff, our medical staff, these are the real heroes. There's something seriously psychologically wrong with these people who feel that it's a scam and a fake. And today, Mars leaves Aries. A number of you have written comments on a video I did, I think it was about 4 years ago, where I was looking at the grand conjunction of November 2020. I did it about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's been one of my most popular videos of the last year, where I was talking about what was coming up in 2020 4 years ago. And at the time, and over this last 2 years, I've been pointing out the time that Mars is going to be in Aries for 6 months. And today, Mars leaves Aries after 6.5 months of being in there. In about 14, 15 hours from now, Mars will move into Taurus. This is the start of a lot of a big shift of energy. Over this last year, we've had Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn and Mars in Aries for much of the year, all in cardinal signs. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, cardinal signs. These are the doers, the initiators. They're proactive. They make things happen. They get results. Now, Jupiter and Saturn have moved into Aquarius, a fixed sign. Mars is moving into Taurus later today, a fixed sign. In a couple of days' time, Mercury will move into Aquarius, where it will stay there for about 8-9 weeks because it's going to go retrograde, a fixed sign. So it's a big shift of energy around us over late December and early January, from cardinal energy into fixed energy. And I suggest that that means that the next couple of months we're going to see a much lesser degree of proactive, dynamic, and in some cases vitriolic and acerbic energies. And instead we're going to see a lot more resilience, determination, perseverance, because that's what the fixed signs do. They're very good at being thorough, perseverant, reliable, deliberate, definitive, hard-working, and with a great deal of strength and ongoing non-yielding energy. They can also be quite stubborn, and they don't give up, but they get things done in a way that's thorough. I mean, if the cardinal signs are the doers and the leaders and the initiators, the fixed signs are the people who supply the energy and the power and the strength. And that's the type of energy field we're moving into for the next couple of months. Resilient, determined, thorough, perseverant, and sometimes downright bloody stubborn. And I'm not unhappy about this, because we've had too much dynamic energy in this last 6 months. Now we're going to see a sort of nose to the grindstone, we will persevere, we will work through this attitude. And by the time we get into March, we're going to be seeing how this is going to be not breaking down, but breaking through. Meantime, Mars is moving into Taurus today. It's been surprisingly quiet in one area that's commonly associated with 0 degrees of the fixed signs. And I know by saying these words, I'm going to open up a whole new storm. But I do expect some quite sudden news in the next 2 or 3 days around the monarchy in Britain and the ruling elite of Britain. I also expect situations in America to get a little bit out of hand in the next few days. But this is the darkest time of the year, regardless of the hemisphere that you live in. And it is a time where things are difficult, intransigent, inflexible. My way or no way. No one's going to change their minds now, no matter what anyone else says. Patterns are fixed. And the flexibility, the capacity for new tolerance doesn't really kick in until sort of March time, mid-March. But it is coming. Meantime, this next month or two is very much around persevering, resilient, keeping your nose to the grindstone, working through things. No one said it would be easy. And I remind you, I have been saying that January is going to be the hardest time of 2021. There's less of a community spirit in my country now than there was in the first wave of the pandemic. Less people are out there supporting the dustmen, the postmen, the street cleaners, the health staff. And there seems to be more of a kind of behind the scenes, like grim stubbornness to push through this, which kind of fits with all the fixed sign energy that's coming up and is already around. In this next 3 or 4 days, in this next week, Mars will square Saturn. Mercury will conjunct Saturn. Mercury will square Mars. There's going to be a lot of mental and verbal impatience, irritation, frustration and volatility in the next few days. But you know, for a long time I've been saying January and early February is going to be the most difficult time of the year. The closer we got to it, the more I was being specific around how the 2nd, 3rd and 4th week of January is going to be the crunch time. And now we're in it, I'm actually suggesting that this time is getting shortened as we get into it. And of course there's going to be further developments a week or two down the line when Mercury and Mars and Jupiter all start hitting Uranus. And at the end of this month, around the 20th to the 27th, there's a whole new wave of energy coming in. But this next few days, it's like the pimple on top of the boil. So for the next 72 hours, for 96 hours, I think we should all, well, it's not for me to tell you what you should do. I shall be doing my best to be as detached and objective as I can and not take anything too personally. Although I have blocked a couple of people from my channel in the last couple of days because of the sheer nastiness of their energy. And to be honest, folks, just in this next couple of days, just be gentle with yourselves, be gentle with people around you, take a deep breath. This will pass. I reckon the next 4 or 5 days are going to be the most acerbic of the year. I'm so looking forward to February and especially March onwards, when I can start saying, hey, it's all right, you know, hey, some really nice energy around and yeah, things are getting better and it's all good. And I will be saying that. But at the moment, sorry. But then, you're not watching me because I'm going to make it all sugar-coated for you. And those of you that don't like it, and those of you that think I'm a scam merchant or propagating government propaganda or buying into the conspiracy theories, fine, that's your opinion. But there's other astrologers out there who would welcome your attendance. I don't. I don't want you. I want people who are intelligent, who are dealing with the reality, and who are offering sensible compliments. Whether they agree or disagree is irrelevant. But the trolling, nah, don't go. Go somewhere else, please. Right, okay. On to work. Catch you later, world. Bye.